I'm raising girls. It's all girls in my house, all girls. Whenever I say I'm raising girls, women always go, oh, it's gonna suck. Wait till they go through puberty, your life is over. Really? Like you want a boy going through puberty with what they do around the house? Where are all our tissues? Why are we going through so many tissues? Why do I only have one sock? Where are my socks? Some hairy golem crawling down the hallway, taking a shower for an hour and a half, coming out all sweaty. Ah! You can have it. I'll take a girl anytime. Love girls. But I know there's a limit. There's a limit to how much I can teach them. At a certain point, I got to just back off because I don't know it, and then my wife takes over. Because there's certain things that women know that you only learn from other women. You only share it with other women, and we don't really know it. It's like this weird martial art that makes you so strong and cunning. It's like this lady karate. Very devious. One of your master strokes is making us think that we're the powerful ones. I really thought it for years. Well, the whole game is set up that way, isn't it? I'll ask her on a date. I'll ask her to marry me. I'll give her my name. Oh. And women are very smart. They go along with it. Okay, maybe I'll hyphenate it, but all right. And then she does something one Sunday afternoon and you realize, oh my God, she could kill me in a second. So much more cunning. Women will get rid of a lifelong friend just from an eye roll at dinner. Did you see how that bitch looked at me? And she's gone. You'll never see her again. Gone, like old-time Russia. Out of the contacts, out of the picture frames, disappears. You know how scary that is to a man? To know that everyone in your life is on a giant roulette wheel of death? And that we're on there too, at 00, just going around? It's not gonna land on me, right? What are the odds? It's a terrifying concept to a man, because we never get rid of our friends, ever, ever. Right? You meet a guy in kindergarten, if he's your friend for life. He could be the biggest jackass on the planet, too. He could become an alcoholic, drug addict, rob a liquor store, go to jail, come out 10 years later, come to your house, pee in your pool, hit on your wife. You're like, that's done. He's crazy, right? But you gotta love him, you gotta. Look what he's doing in the mailbox. Hilarious, dude. And you think the closer you get to a woman, the safer you'll be, and you're wrong. You're in more danger. Because you're being manipulated in ways you don't even know. Think about it. Every guy who's married is fatter than when he started. Every one. You think that's a coincidence? You think men are just so overjoyed with matrimony that they're just walking around with chocolate sundaes? Wow! My life turned out so much better than I thought it would. No. The common denominator is that you're married to a woman, and when you marry a woman, you think she's gonna love you and care for you and cherish you, and you're wrong. Her first instinct is to keep you. She's a nester. The woman is a nester. She makes the nest, builds the nest, wants everyone in that nest all the time. And guys are always trying to leave the nest. Always, just to look for worms or do loop-de-loops. Sometimes check out another nest. Who's in that nest? I'm just looking. And women are aware of this, and they want to prevent it from happening by feeding you all the time. Essentially making you too fat to fly. So if you ever try and leave, you land on the ground and waddle in circles like a fat duck. And then all the pretty birds look down. Oh, he's funny. I never have sex with him, but he's hilarious. But you should be more powerful. It makes perfect sense that women are strong because your lives are so much more difficult. You have so much more to deal with. It's amazing. You have a lot more to deal with. Just the makeup alone. Just this never-ending art project you're involved in. Carrying luggage around your entire lives. I guess that's what life is. Just get it and go and go. I don't want to get old, though. Looks creepy. Doesn't it look like it hurts? Seriously. You ever look at an old person on the street looking at a curb they have to go up? They do like 5 dry runs before they go for it. Grabbing onto strangers. That's another amazing thing about the time we live in. Science is moving at such a rate, we're gonna be able to stop the effects of aging. How amazing is that? There's gonna be no aging at a certain point. But the real bummer, we're gonna just miss it. We're gonna be the last generation of old people. How awful is that? They're gonna look at us on the sidewalk like, ew. Remember when that used to happen? Look at their necks, they're like testicles. Now we're at the weird stage where people are just hanging on. The doctors are just kind of working out the kinks. They're just kind of making us last longer. Like, get a load of this guy. He should have been dead years ago. I filled him with batteries and jujubes. I don't want to just last. Do you want to just last? People always take pride in that. Just people in their family just keep going, especially if they're a degenerate. Then you hear that story. They love telling that story. You know, my grandfather ate bacon every morning, smoked 3 packs of cigarettes a day, drank whiskey every night, lived to 98 years old. Yeah, and I'm sure it's a real treat to hang out with. Big bacon bag of bones with a racist ashtray for a mouth. Permanently attached to a vinyl recliner, sucking on an oxygen tank like he's scuba diving in the living room. Can we agree on that? If you need an oxygen tank, maybe it's time to wrap things up. Seriously, if the planet doesn't have air for you anymore, and your best friend is a nickel slot machine, one more lap and hit the showers. And look, we can't just keep living on. We can't. We really can't. It's getting too expensive. Social Security, Medicare, we don't have the money. We can't afford it. We can't afford to keep the old people. We need a plan. A secret plan. Don't tell the old people about it. We'll communicate through computers and whispers. You don't compare yourself to the people who changed the world. They're freaks, genetic freaks. Steve Jobs, Edison, freaks. First of all, no sleep. No sleep. 3 hours of sleep a night, those guys. 3. I'm out. I need a lot of sleep. Sometimes I wake up in the morning, my first thought is, I don't think I can get a nap today. I don't even know if I'm tired. I don't even know if I slept last night. I haven't even opened my eyes. I know I peed 5 times. I don't know if I remmed out at the end. And it's not a lazy thing. It's a genetic condition. I come from a long line of nappers. The Papa family naps. My whole childhood was waking up adults to ask them stuff. They would just lay around the living room like a pile of sea lions. Dad. Can I go to Keith's house? Grandma, gotta go to Keith's house. She moved her whiskers, that's a yes, let's go. And so what? So you don't work all the time, what's gonna happen? How's your life gonna change? What, you're not gonna be part of the super rich? Is that what's gonna happen? First of all, that shouldn't be a goal. It doesn't change your life at all. And second of all, the list of people with all the money shrinks every year. It's down to 10 people now. In 2 years, it's gonna be like Bob. Bob has all the money. Everybody just sleep in. Take the whole summer off. Bob's got all the money. And it shouldn't be a goal. It's just this abstract thing that you just keep chasing. You know, I personally, never a goal. I don't need a lot of money. I could live a poet's life. I really, sincerely could. Don't need money. Don't need stuff, always giving it away. I could move every week, I really could. But I do not live alone. I'm married and I have 2 children, and they are greedy capitalist pigs. More. Wah! I want food with every meal. Wah! So I work hard. All my money goes to them. Every penny goes to these people. I live in a horrible school district in LA now, and it was either pay for school or guns and ammo. And they have no skills or coordination, so I'm paying for school. It goes against everything I believe in. But I'm paying for school. My only rule for paying for school is I won't pay for any school that is predominantly Asian. Why? Why would I pay all of that money for my kids to be last in everything? We can't compete. These families are dominant. They kick ass. Can't compete. Straight A students, these kids play 5 instruments. 5. They're walking to school, they have an oboe and a violin and a drum kit. The dad's pushing a baby grand piano across the parking lot. My kids play the toilet paper roll. Literally, we just walk around the house. I think you got it, honey. I don't think you have to practice anymore. Get some Pop-Tarts, sit on the couch, enjoy your life. They beat us everywhere we go. I put the little one in the swim team. I figure we have a chance there, right? Let's go to the pool. That's an Asian-free zone. Let's try. Not anymore. They dominated every other sport. Now they're at the pool. But my kid's big. She's got a back like Michael Phelps. I'm like, we can take him. Come on, we can do this. They hit the gun. Their kids took off like speedboats. My kid, 2 strokes, drowned right in their wake. We scooped her out, resuscitated her, put her right back on the couch. And we quit that night. We quit that night. She was like, I thought we're not allowed to quit things, Dad. Yeah, well, I'm not gonna be humiliated like that again. I'm not gonna ruin my Saturdays and sit through that. Yeah, you lay there and think about what you might be good at, and we'll try again.